Okay, so I'm just checking my settings here. Let me know as soon as you hear this, please. I'm testing the delay because I think I forgot to change the delay settings, so the delay could be about 10 seconds today. So let me know when you can hear this. Wow, that's about 20 seconds. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I forgot to change the delay settings. I don't think you can change it midstream. So you're going to have to put up with a rather significant delay, which is a kind of an issue when you're trying to give me tips. I see him 20 seconds later. But I don't know what else I can do. Since the stream has started, I don't think you can change the settings. The only other alternative would be to start a completely new stream and scrap this one, but I don't think it's that much of an issue. So yes, apologies, you're going to have to make do with a significant delay, so bear that in mind when you're making your comments. I'll do my best to keep on top of things. But anyway, hello and welcome. Welcome, good evening. It is a Monday evening stream. I was away on Saturday at a gaming convention, a tabletop gaming convention in London, and therefore I couldn't stream on Saturday. But I thought I'd replace Saturday with a Monday, so that you still get some Divinity. And then tomorrow, Tuesday, the regular Tuesday streaming slot, we're going to have some more Kingdom Come Deliverance. The stream will go up after this one. So I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to some more Kingdom Come. Start the stream again. Yeah, this is how streaming used to be back in the day. You used to have to put up with this delay, but they changed the settings that if you actually lower the quality of the video, it speeds up the delay. The only plus side is when you watch this back, or if you watch this now live, you're getting a better quality video because it's up to full 1080p, 60 frames with a better bit rate. Yes, it was Salute. I went to Salute. I did. It was very good. I ended up spending a grand total of about £10. Didn't buy anything apart from one figure, but I just went for the experience. I went to have a look and, you know, just for a nosy around, and really enjoyed it. A day out. So yeah, just a lot of perusing. I went with a couple of friends who were much more into the tabletop scene than I am. The only tabletop games I really like are board games and roleplay. I like D&D. You know, I'm not so big on the combat side of things, the wargaming side of things. So whenever there's a suggestion that we're going to do some roleplay stuff, I'm really up for that. So I actually went out and I bought myself a D&D character, which I'm going to have to put together and paint. And I need to find myself some... yeah, Last of the Big Spenders. Yeah, I know. And, yeah. Did I? Oh, I was making spelling mistakes. Noah's Ark! Anyway, so we're going to crack on with the session. Because otherwise we'll be here for far too long. So yes. Well, you're in for a treat, Jatovic. You're in for a real treat because, as you've probably been seeing, this is an awesome game. And I haven't played it for about a week and a bit. I think I played it last Saturday. Saturday before, you know, the Saturday, not this, obviously the Saturday before, the one that's just gone. And it feels like an eternity since I last played it. Anyway, as we left off in the last session, we were at the Lizard Consulate place. Let's bring up the map here. Just adjusting my volume levels a bit high for me personally. We were at the Lizard Consulate where we had to fight some really irksome enemies that kept respawning in in the Necro Fire. And after that session I did say that I was going to, off camera, do some shopping and maybe do a little bit of exploration of the city. I've never really got round to doing too much. But I have done a tiny smidgen of shopping. I'll show you what I've bought. Not that you can remember the old stuff, but I bought a new sword, full tongue, for the Red Prince. I bought a new shield for the Red Prince, War Shield. And I bought a new necklace, Screaming Widow. Very interesting name. So he's got some new equipment. Irfan's got some new boots, Explorers, and that's all he got. Losa has got some new leggings, the Panacea, 5 Constitution, pretty good. And she's got the Red Prince's cast-off shield. And Fane has got a pair of new daggers, Viper and Baynot. And he's also got... Did I give him anything else? I don't believe so. Just the 2 daggers, I think, for him. But I noticed he's still got level 6 gloves, which is pretty poor. We're level 18 and he's got level 6 gloves. What on earth have I been doing when it comes to glove shopping? I do not know. Anyway, we've got 140,000 coin to spend, and the merchants in this town are pretty poor for what I've seen so far. And I don't know if I've just encountered an odd batch of merchants and whether there's any more further into the city, but the ones that I have encountered don't sell a great deal, rather disappointingly. So I'll go and show you which sellers I have found, and then you can tell me in a 20 seconds time as to if there's any more. So we're going to start off exploring Arks, yeah, exploring it blind, which will be fun. So it's going to be a rather slow start, I do apologise, but it's a large city, loads of people to talk to, so we're just going to get to talking. And first of all, there was an artist painting the destruction of Arks, a rather grim scene, if ever I do say. So we'll see what his story is.
A pale young man gazes at the square, seemingly lost in his thoughts. His face and clothes are daubed in what appears to be red paint. Nearby, a canvas sits upon an easel.
Asking him if he saw what happened here.
I didn't just see it, I witnessed it. Now I must preserve it upon canvas for the generations to come.
A rather morbid scene. Yeah. I assume this is a depiction of what you witnessed.
He nods, a faraway expression on his face.
The great schism of the Divine Order and the ruination of Arks. This will be my masterpiece.
Well, asking if we can take a closer look. Don't intend to buy it, but...
I usually only display completed works, but, well, this painting's raw power is already plain to see. Here, feast your eyes.
He gestures to the canvas. It's completely covered in the same shade of red, layer after layer. It's sodden, dripping onto the cobbles.
Well, we saw it just as we were going to the conversation, so... Yes. What can we say to this? I don't think the Red Prince is one for art, per se. But it does look like rather closely a shade of blood.
He cracks a limp smile. He seems to be getting paler by the minute.
That's not blood, is it?
True art requires sacrifice. Artists must put themselves onto the canvas.
Your blood?
He tugs back the sleeve of his tunic to reveal a blood-soaked cloth bandage around his wrist.
Good grief! What on earth possessed you to paint using your own blood?
It was my father's technique. He was the finest painter of his generation, and he used his own blood for his masterwork. The final panel of The Sacrifice of Lucian. He was also quite the sorcerer. Magic-infused blood can be used to produce the most vivid effects, if you're skilled enough.
This Sacrifice of Lucian. I'm assuming it can be viewed somewhere here in the city?
For the most part. A copy can be seen at the Great Cathedral here in Arx. I visit frequently for inspiration. But the original panel, the one that my father used his blood to depict Lucian's final sacrifice, was given to Lord Kem a long time ago. He keeps it locked away somewhere in that mansion of his. A masterpiece like that should be on public display for all to see.
I don't think the Red Prince can resist having a wee quip here, and quipping that if you die from blood loss, you won't complete this masterpiece. Perhaps you should take care.
Self-preservation is a petty concern. I must put the spiritual above the corporeal. I must finish.
The Vault of Lord Kem. So Lord Kem apparently possesses a famous painting called the Second Passion of Lucian, a copy of which can be found at the cathedral. Okay, my keyboard is not having a good day today. It's a bit of a delay, not only with the stream, but with my flipping keyboard responses. Okay, so apparently there's a lot of spirits in this here city. The unfortunate thing is, if we cast our source magic in the presence of these paladins, we could find ourselves in a spot of trouble. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to meander my way down this side first. I don't know why, but in the age-old tradition of going left first, this is Kem's mansion, actually, speaking of Lord Kem. But as we turn down the road, these are the merchants that I stumbled into. Trader Jemison. Now, I have... This is a new session now, so they might have some new gear. But, so there's Trader Jemison, who sells crafting stuff. There's a blacksmith down this way. Oh, this is going to be a very irksome session if this keyboard does not start to pick up.
Roll up, don't be shy.
Ruff.
Get to it or get moving. It's the busiest day of the year.
Oh, so she does have some new gear. Actually, no, does she not? I don't think she does. No, I think this is the same as before. So Trader Fionnuala. And there was a dog just there. But we'll continue down this way. We've got a dubious flyer. Maybe it will give us some information. To the lucky claimant, if you are holding this letter, you have already proven yourself a capable student of spycraft. Now it's time to take the next step. You can find me in Arx along the docks behind the toy seller's house. Keep your head low, Victor Voss. Is that so? Many people telling their stories here about painting in a variety of different bodily fluids. The blood of amputated legs provide a particularly nice shade of red when applied to canvas. Speak with this paladin here, see what she has to say for herself.
She nods a greeting.
Nods a greeting. And there are some Gates. I don't want to go that way just yet. Let's have a look what I'm doing here. I'm kind of getting distracted by a variety of different things. Oh, I know where that goes. So this is where we went. This is where we went when we were bypassing... When we were bypassing the rather murderous thugs here that sprung out and tried to kill us. Okay, so we'll avoid that way for now. So that's where the docks took us. Okay, so we've already been down there. So this opens out some gates. Craig Ganim. Trader Ren. Ah!
Get a trade, friend.
I don't know. Ooh, one of these people. Some of these people are not to be trifled with, but he's a trader, so hopefully he won't spring a surprise on us.
I got real lucky when the Void Woken attacked. They didn't go anywhere near the Kem estate. I know some people what lost everything.
Some paintings and some cups. Marvellous.
I have some items of value to show you, my lizard friend.
The man in front of you is clad in a ragtag assortment of garb from different cultures. He looks up from repairing a battered instrument to smile and nod at you. One traveller to another.
Nice hat.
Ho there, fellow traveller. Luronta. Looking for some cheer to lighten the mood of this grim, dark city?
Oh, so he's going to sing us a song, is he? Ever been to the ancient empire?
Yes, Callisti, I did indeed.
Callisti. Ah.
Such a beautiful place, such beautiful culture. I look forward to going back someday. Someday, when the roads are safe again.
Well, why not give me a sample?
Of course, I'm glad to. My words will lift your spirits, no mistake. But I need to pay my way, so I'd ask you for a little gold if you have it.
I pay when I hear the song. I don't pay up front. What if you're a load of rubbish?
What do you say, Rav?
Maybe later.
Sure, Loronto. Come back if you want to hear a poem.
These words that he's calling us, for all we know, they could be bloody insults. Okay, well, we're not going to listen to him. Is this another trader? Trader Valia. Trader Vaila. Of the Vaila Republics. Yes, okay, so this is his manor, the manor of Lord Kem, with a couple of guards outside. We've got some citizens walking around. And check out the trader.
The trader looks at the mansion behind her nervously, then back to you.
Yes? Have my treasures caught your eye, then?
Maybe. Oh, more paintings, jewels, couple of rings, which... Necro and summoning. Oh. Yeah, I'm not really taken with any of these. That could be good for Losa, maybe. Or maybe not, compared to the one that she's got that's giving her 5 intelligence. I think not. Okay. These traders are rubbish!
She responds with a nervous wave.
Traders are rubbish. They're selling nothing that we want. I've got money to burn, and all it's doing is burning a hole in my bag. Trader Adam. Adam, you have anything?
If you're looking for Kat, she's evaluating all of Kem's antiquities. It'll be a while, but hey, why not do some shopping while you wait? You'll love what I've got.
Okay, so some more rubbish. Warfare, Hydro, and Necro. La 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 la. not really liking that one either. It's the traits that are the more important things, really. That's not a bad ring for her, actually. One hydro. She loses out on an aero point. Pyro, scoundrel, aero. 2 constitution. No, I'm not overly fussed for that either. Huntsman, scoundrel, geo. Sneaking, bartering, perseverance. That's... I do like this music. Ancient belt with a load of resistances. Okay, nothing there that I fancy. Nothing tickles my fancy there. No tickling today. Alright. Hand water pump. What's that got to do with anything? I wonder. And a workbench, okay. Perhaps this is a back door into Lord Kem's place? Or a back door into the back garden, perhaps. Terrarium? Fountains? Is this his back garden? Some kind of a plant that looks alive. Old means gold. So you encounter some antique traders who are awaiting a notable appraiser, Cat, to emerge from Lord Kem's home. I think we need to go to Lord Kem's home, really. I think we need to knock on the front door. Announce ourselves. Citizen Yak. Yakety yak. We could actually make our way down to shoreside if we wish, down the steps. Just a couple of jelly rooms there. How's that bluegills? A bluegill, sorry. Not really worth our time.
The kin hums a melody, one you recognize from long ago and far away. It reminds you very much of home.
Humming a tune, looking over the water, forgetting the atrocities that have happened here. Okay. Let's see if we can get inside this old manor. I have a feeling that we won't be able to just walk on in. But you never know.
Lady Kem may welcome lizards into her home, but that doesn't mean I have to like it.
Okay, sounds like we are welcome inside. So we'll save it just in case it goes horribly wrong, but we're gonna help ourselves inside. Oh, we've got children running around.
Come out, wherever you are.
Okay, so we're inside Kem's mansion.
Come out, wherever you are.
Annoying child, would you be quiet, please? I'm trying to concentrate here on what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. Elven bodyguard, Cat the appraiser. She's who we need to speak to, apparently.
You'll regret keeping your reins clean.
And there's a couple of people in here. Fair few people in here. Busy place, isn't it? Right.
For heaven's sake, would you please... Oh, ever so sorry. I thought you were that rotten butler about to warn me once again to take the ocular, not the tactile approach. I swear I've a mind to beat him to death with the nearest dictionary I can find.
Yes, well, perhaps having a joke with her. In my experience, rather heavy world atlases tend to be better suited for bludgeoning.
Much obliged. I'll most certainly keep that in mind. That little snob thinks me unworthy of being in his precious lord's mansion and praising his precious lord's collection of antiques. Just you try judging the state of a Vadistian armoire if you're not even allowed to rummage through its drawers.
Oh, well, very awkward. It sounds very awkward. And just, what exactly are you doing here?
I'm merely appraising the many antiques gathered in here in this beautiful mansion.
A roguish little smile suddenly plays upon her lips.
What else would I be doing?
Well, what else would you be doing? Well, from what you are saying, how you're saying it, and what you are looking like, sounds like to me you have some underhanded plans in motion. I want in.
I like your confidence. Very well. Consider yourself invited. Now listen closely. Rumour has it that Lord Kem's mansion is built upon a massive vault in which he hides his true valuables. His entire house is but a smokescreen for the real treasure hidden underneath.
Ooh, we like the sound of that.
I've had no luck so far in locating this fabled vault, but if you do, I swear the entire hoard is yours. No questions asked.
Sounds like a very generous offer. And what do you want in return for giving me this information?
All I want in return for this information is a trio of curios that is said to be kept inside. The portrait of the divine, the cup of kings, and the scroll of eternity. Everything else is yours.
Well, just so happens that those three things sound like the most valuable and powerful artifacts that will be down there. We'll agree to this deal, but whether or not we actually give them when we get them is another story.
A most satisfactory arrangement.
Do you have any potential clues that could help us locate this vault?
She shakes her head apologetically.
There are only whispers of a vault and quieter whispers still of what it may contain. But at least you know now that it's there. Probably.
Probably. Okay, well, being an inspector of curios and artifacts, you don't happen to have any for sale, do you?
Highly interesting. And highly valuable. Perhaps even quite out of your league.
Try me.
Anything else?
Oh, highly out of your league, she says, whilst trying to sell us a fork, a chipped plate, and a pitchfork. Is she taking the mick? I think she's a racist. Oh! This is a rather nice upgrade to the Red Prince. And it... Whoa. Let me just wipe my eyes and just recollect the price of this and see if I'm seeing things. 32,000. Jesus wept. She wasn't kidding, was she? Hello, sir. How much is that to you? 26 grand. Oh my goodness me. Wow! I didn't see that. 3,800 for a pitchfork. 3,800 for a useless fork. Is this... What the hell? So if they're priced like that, then I'm thinking that this is probably overpriced as well. I mean, I do want it, but considering that she's a rip-off merchant, I really don't want to hand over 26,000 coins for it, because that is certainly ridiculously overpriced. It scales with finesse. I don't give a crap if it scales with finesse, strength and wits combined. I'm not bloody paying it. Taking my leave. If there's one thing the Red Prince doesn't like, it's being ripped off. You can say that for certain. Right, did we get an update about the vault here? So there's a massive vault hidden beneath the mansion where he keeps his most valuable possessions. And we also heard from the painter that there is a painting of Lucian the Divine painted in the blood of his father, at least one of the portions of it, and therefore we would really like to find that, take it, and then sell it for a very pretty penny or two. Question is, are we ever going to find this vault? So that's going to be a tough one. But we'll explore the rest of the mansion for now, and then we'll get to figuring out where this vault could be.
Now, but when Lady K glares you into next Tuesday, you'll regret keeping your hands clean.
Yet another fresh fake. My word, the mansion's positively overrun with foreign folk on this most inauspicious of Lucian's days.
Oh, of course, it's Lucian's day as well, isn't it? Which is probably why the city is so busy, teeming with people.
He catches himself and scrapes his throat in a brief moment of embarrassment.
Oh, look at that suckling pig. My mouth is watering.
I do apologize if I came across as impertinent just now, and I hope you'll forgive my unabating boldness when I assume Sir has come here in search of an audience with either Lord or Lady Kem.
Oh, well, I haven't come here to chew the fat about the weather, that's for sure, with a butler. What foreign folk were you talking about, out of interest?
I meant, of course, Sir's countrymen, the lizard excellencies that have sought shelter under this esteemed roof in the aftermath of the dreadful attack that was inflicted upon the Imperial Consulate.
Ah. Okay.
It saddens me to say there are a number of deaths to mourn, but no doubt we all rejoice in the survival of the nobles. After all, a mere clerk is so easily replaced, wouldn't you say?
Unlike a butler, for instance.
As you rightly point out, sir, quite unlike a butler.
Well, there's Lady Kem or there's Lord Kem. I suppose the Lord of the Manor himself would be the person we would be seeking. No offence to Lady Kem, of course. But go straight to the top.
I'm afraid I can't accommodate you with the opportunity to have a word with my Lord Kem at this precise moment, sir. My lord left early in the morning in pursuit of business and hasn't yet returned.
Business? Huh, he probably won't tell us, but we'll try to see if we can persuade him. What kind of business?
I'm not privy to the details of my lord's ventures, but I gather his outing pertains to his office as Grand Master of the Paladins and the ousting of certain firebrands from the city. A most noble task. Sure.
I think we were told that last time. Grand Master of the Paladins. I see. Okay.
Unless I'm quite mistaken, in which case I once more apologise profusely, you will most likely find my lord in the immediate vicinity of the Magister headquarters. The Magisters, in case my previous sentence lacked clarity, being the firebrands I alluded to.
I know. Yes. Awful business, that, isn't it? Awful business. I suppose I'll have to settle for second best then. He's thinking, not saying, of course, out loud. The lady of the house, is she available?
Lady Kem is having tea in the drawing room over in the north wing. I'm quite certain a person as obviously well-travelled as yourself will have no problem drifting in that general direction, should he deem it fit to do so.
Oh, well, allow me to drift away.
Yes, do please excuse me, for I have a party of dignitaries to attend to. They've an appetite for an aperitif, and the port, needless to say, does not pour itself.
Oh, a glass of port with some cheese. Fabulous. Oh, to the basement. I wonder if there's hints of a vault in the basement.
I'll never get
Our
dinner
guests
prepared
will
at this
soon
rate.
require food. We should be ready.
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
Well, we'll leave the minions to their slave labour. Meanwhile, we'll drift away as to the north wing and see if we can find Lady Kem at some point. But for the time being, we'll explore the... This is the north wing, isn't it? This is the north of the manor. Is this where Lady Kem is, having her cup of tea?
Perhaps he may find some time for us later.
Ooh.
But let's not hold our breath, shall we? More tea?
It is indeed. Would they be offended if we barge on in? Surely they would be. But do we care? At this point, probably not. Here we go. Knock, knock, knock.
Tell me about
Oh. Blame your butler. He told us to drift in this general direction.
See fit to reopen the school.
Oh, hon, did you get an invitation to tea? You must have misread the date, my dear. My hands are already full.
What do you mean? Maybe we have to wait for these cronies to disappear first?
A fine day for it.
Well, isn't this convivial?
Yes,
I
Mum.
don't know that I have ever seen Lady Kem with her husband. Unusual, I should say.
I wanted to chew the fat over a cup of
But
tea.
please, tell me about yourself.
Oh, fine. Sorry to intrude. It makes total sense, of course, for us to barge on in and be invited for a cup of tea. Right. So there is a garden here. What are these? Children are obviously playing hide and seek. The Red Prince doesn't like children, so we won't be talking to them. We'll have a look in the... Oh, it's raining! Why? There's a lot of water, hand water pumps I've noticed. Is this the key to the vault, perhaps? Hand water pumps? There's a couple I've seen. Right, we'll just have a walk in the grounds to start with. Kem's Gardens. And what spiffing fine gardens they appear to be, apart from these plants that look like they were ready to pounce upon us. Would have been nice if it was sunny. Walking around the gardens.
I found something.
What have we
Be
found?
mindful. His true name must be guarded.
We found a lever. A locked lever.
Fasten tight.
How very bizarre. Can you unlock a lever? Yes, you can. Oh, that reveals a hatch. Hang on a second. Don't tell me that this could be the vault just like that. Surely not. We'll continue to explore the rest of the grounds first before we dive down there. We have a waypoint here.
Several bystanders
Oh!
begin to chatter and giggle maniacally while tearing off their clothes and clawing off their skin. Profane monsters emerge from the bloody husks of people.
Again!
Now you will pay with your life.
Oh, damn. Oh, it's happened again, hasn't it? It's happened again! Did we save it? Oh, shoot. This has happened again. This has happened again! Who the flipping hell is it? Advocate? Who have I killed? I've killed a lot of people in my time. You need to be more specific. I wanted to explore this lovely garden. Okay, we're in trouble again here. We could really do with being level 19 before we take these things on. We could probably do with some more stuff in terms of abilities. But we do have new weapons, so that could be a plus sign. Look at that, half health already. Jeez Louise. And we struggle to hit them because they're 2 levels above us as well, which really doesn't help matters. I will try my best, but this is not going to look... This is not good. Okay, this is Ifan, who's burning. how many of these things are there? There's a few. Let's see if we can tie one up with our Mr. Fred here. There's another one over there. Power infusion. And then a totem. Let's try and get as many to distract each other as possible. Many distractions rather as possible. Okay. Oh, Ifan is in trouble. Right. I wonder if we could do this if we actually be very, very careful and specific. If we kill one of them, we get a level up, right? I'm sure we will. That one's knocked over. Oh, no! Oh! Oh, Losa. Don't worry, my dear. Don't worry. I'll save us, she says. He needs to be teleported away. A long, long way away. Give us some breathing room. In fact, teleport him back towards Fred, I think. Fred will deal with you, you damn punk. Right, okay. Where's Ifan? Ifan needs some help here. He is in necrofire. He's decaying, so we can't heal him. He's also entangled, cursed, and poisoned. I think we could really do with doing something to help him. He's really in a big, big mire. Alternatively, they've got resistances to a lot of things. Bloody hell, this is tough stuff. This is tough stuff. I'm thinking physical armor and magic armor. Where's he going? Okay, that's... How many flipping action points has he got? That'll do. I don't care about that. You can take my source points. But you can't take my freedom! We could do with him being turned into something or put down. Hopefully this may work. Yes. Oh, he's taking my sauce. He's taking my sauce. Missed. Missed both of them. Nice. We like that. We like that indeed. Right, you're getting taken care of by Fred for the time being. You're on the floor and you're now able to be hit with attacks, but we only get one attack. Oh, there's two of these guys. Woo! Boy, oh boy! Boy, oh boy! Right, knock him over. Ah! You little dog. You slime ball. Oh. Probably whirlwind is best. Fred. Oh, he's run right past him. Oh, Faye's knocked down. Damn and blastation. Right, Los is still pretty good for the time being. He's got low magic armor, so kind of stuck. See if we can get her there. Let's just pummel him with some magic damage here. Right, okay, that's... Does she need any healing? Does she need any healing? No. Some more encouragement. Top that up. Okay, here we go. Somebody's fading. That's Fane that's fading. Fane is dead. Fane is down. Ifan's down. Wow, 2 blows. Jesus Christ. Oh, why, you bleeders, why? The Red Prince is going to have to do some real stuff here. He's going to have to really, really ramp up. Does this just do damage as well?
Retreat! Retreat! Open the rift!
What? 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 Oh, we did it! We did it! They ran off like cowardly dogs! You little swines! Flaming hell, we did it! Barely! They ran off in fear. Right, let's get these people resurrected. God. Welcome back to the land of the living. Some of us, anyway. Right, let's continue our exploration of the garden, which was rudely interrupted by demons.
He will not
Ah!
allow the king to rule unchallenged.
Talking plants. So we got some paints, Son Against Father, silver glass. We got a nice little painting spot here. Very nice indeed. Pictures, empty, but certainly would be better filled with something strong. Oh yes, you've missed it all. We ended up encountering more demons who happened to flee rather strangely when we managed to injure one of them. Leonard. Who's Leonard when he's at home? Leonard! Hello? Where art thou, Mr. Leonard? Am I missing something? Is Leonard a plant? Oh, Leonard is a frog! Hello, Leonard.
The frog blinks slowly, considering you with shrewd and beady eyes. After a pointed pause, he opens his mouth, flicking his tongue out to catch an unfortunate fly right from the tip of your boot.
Another blow-in. And this used to be such a nice neighborhood.
And why has it gone south?
Well, where should I start? Lethal plants is pretty high on the list. Not to mention kids rampaging in the pool, splashing about, doing Lucian knows what underwater, and scaring all the flies away. I tell you, I've had quite enough. Quite.
With that, the frog turns his back to you with disdain.
An unhappy frog. What do we have here? Birds. One of them's dead. These owls?
3 owls in the enclosure stare you down blankly, fluffing their feathers and blinking in turn.
Jimmy, prithee wake thyself.
The owl addressed as Jimmy lies motionless on the ground, looking for all the world like he's stone cold dead.
Aye, aye, buck thyself up, Jimmy lad. We are blessed with a visitor.
Yes, having a closer look at poor Jimmy here.
Spying some blood on Jimmy's beak, you pry it open to investigate. Inside, you see a human finger.
Ooh.
A few sharp tugs, and you've pulled a severed human hand loose, partially pecked. You don't need to be a genius to surmise that Jimmy choked on his dinner.
Sir, sir, quit thy poking and prithee leave yon Jimmy alone. Our lad will ruffle up his feathers in his own sweet time.
Sorry to break the bad news to you here, but Jimmy appears to be dead.
Deceased? Bunkum. Sweet Jimmy is just resting his eyes.
Sir must be aware that one often needs a small nap after a large dinner. And Jimmy just ingested a banquet.
Yeah, apparently choked on it as well. Right, picking up the severed hand, I suppose.
As you gingerly pack the rotting appendage in your backpack, you have occasion to wonder, not for the first time on this journey, what in the void am I doing?
Speaking to owls and picking up severed hands. All in a day's work, of course.
Fare thee well. We'll tell Jimmy you stopped by.
I'll tell Jimmy myself. In a very brief moment.
The spirit of the owl, known as Jimmy, hops heavily from claw to claw, squinting up at you over his bulging, fluffy cheeks.
I don't know what just happened, but I do know that I can't taste anything. And that is the worst feeling in the whole world.
Yeah, sorry to break this to you, Jimmy, but you're dead.
The owl's eyes go wide and round as his roly-poly body.
You've had your last supper, my friend.
What? What? No more treats from Kem? No more tasty treats?
Tasty treats from was that severed hand a tasty treat?
Indeed. And quite delicious it was too.
What the hell?
Kem always liked me the best. He gave me lots of treats like that. Those others with their fancy names, he never gave them treats like me.
So, Lord Kem has been feeding his owls body parts. See what Elven Fane thinks about all of this.
You are a talented thief. You creep through the mansion and into the safety of the vault. But a shadow looms, a paladin. Smiling, you give yourself up. But something pulls at your soul. A blade swings, your hand falls.
Oh dear. Well, he was a thief. But it's still a little bit extreme, is it not? Alright, so there's still a fair bit to explore here. Another owl.
The weather-beaten war owl salutes you with one wing. Looking closer, you can see a telltale scratch on her left claw. This is the war owl who delivered your message from the paladin camp.
Oh!
Sir, you sent me from the meadows near Driftwood. Carol Ann Fluffinster at your service, sir.
Pleased to meet you. You seem to have served with the paladins for a long time.
That I have, sir. Thank you, sir. Bred and trained for service I am, sir. And proud to be some help, sir.
Very polite as well. And where do you happen to be going next?
Wherever the whistle calls me, sir. Though no doubt with the war preparations the way they are now, I'll be called up to the front lines, sir.
Okay, Mom. See you later, Mom.
The owl bows before you with an outrageously over-the-top flourish of her feathered wings.
Ah. The Owl Mistress. Who is a man? Or is that a woman? That's a woman. To apologise.
The elegant owl mistress glances up at you from her papers, a harried look on her face. She nods an abrupt greeting.
Yes?
Are you aware that one of your owls is dead?
I doubt it. That's probably just Jimmy taking a nap, that fat owl. He eats a lot. Poor lad hasn't been able to fly properly in months. Lord Kem feeds him too many treats. And who am I to stop him?
Well, I beg to differ, but there you go. He is certainly dead. And what are you doing?
Can't you smell the fine aroma of owl shit? This is the Owlry, Lord Kem's communications link with the rest of Rivellon. Right now, I'm sending my fluffy friends to mobilise paladins to readiness. War is imminent. But Lord Kem's a good leader, a good man. He'll protect us. I'm sure of it. I suppose he sent you for the latest news?
Yeah, I'm keen to know what's happening in the world, if you could care to divulge.
Rivellon's a big place, darling, and all of it in a shambles. Where exactly do you want to know about?
Alright, well... Okay, yes. What's the news on Fort Joy? Wondering with interest what happened to the place after we left it in a state of lawlessness.
We haven't heard anything from Fort Joy in a good long time, ever since a group of renegade sorcerers escaped, killing Bishop Alexander in the process.
Oh, I see.
I'm no fan of Magisters, not anymore. But I can't help but think that Alexander's death was unfortunate. Dallas is only making everything worse.
It's all a matter of perspective. And Driftwood?
I intercepted some Magister communications from there a while ago. Seems like their Voidwoken problems have decreased lately. But they're not quite sure why.
Oh, I am. And any news of the Ancient Empire?
Well, that's no surprise. Your kind of all three houses riled up in a frenzy. The House of Dreams are communing with dead warriors. The House of Lore drawing up new maps for after the war.
The House of Shadows are crumbling beneath the death of their leader, no doubt.
And the House of War? Well, the House of War are in their element.
Well, someone has to be. Any news of the Dwarven Queendom?
Same old story. The Queen is trying to quench the rebellion, but the rebels are too quick for her. And in all that, the traders are getting more powerful while the nobility weakens. What part they'll play in the upcoming war remains to be seen. Good luck out there. You'll need it. We all will.
Well, thank you for the hot news off the press. I'm kind of tempted, in a perverse sort of way, to head back out to where those other demons attacked us in the street and see if we can take those guys down, but maybe I'm asking for trouble in that regard. Alright, so we've done a full circle of the gardens, very nice indeed. These seem to be blood-soaked flowers? What's that all about, I wonder? We dare not even investigate. Right.
A blood rose bush. When not in flower, it barely stinks at all.
Oh! Can we actually loot a blood rose from this? Oh, just a regular rose. It hasn't bloomed. It's not the proper bloomed blood rose. We could have made another one of those blood rose potions. Never mind. Well, we'll go down. We'll go down into here, hatch, and see what lies in wait. I wonder. Yeah. Oh. Oh my God. Minions of Dr. Daver. Right, old means gold. I think we found the vault. Would you credit that? Although there appears to be some kind of a statue here, which doesn't fill me with a great deal of confidence. Alright. There's a load of guardians.
So, this is where Kem hides his most ancient valuables.
Is it a big vault? Ooh, this is a big vault. With enemies and traps, no doubt. Oh boy. I wonder if we could sneak past under the cloak of invisibility. Have Fane do the looting and plundering. Oh, oh, oh no! I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. I don't think. Hello, guardian person. We can't get behind him, unfortunately. This could be an issue. Yeah, this is not going to go very well. Just have to keep stabbing. Stabby, stabby, stabby. As quickly as possible. We can do this! We've barely scratched him. We have barely scratched him. He's going right for the Red Prince. And he misses. That's exactly what I want to hear. I have a quick shot while I'm here? And then an encourage. Right, beat this thing down. Immunity to all status effects. Water and air and earth are the best. To use against it in terms of the magic front. Oh, you're joking! Misclicked. Yeah, Losa's a little bit hamstrung as to what she can do against this. For physical damage. And that's as much as she can really do. We do some buffing, but I think it's a bit early for that. All of these magic effects are going to be chewed up by magic armour. He's already in a good, decent position. So she's kinda... bit snookered, really. Right, let's see if we can get behind. Can we get behind him? Oh, we've got him down. Oh, now he's crumbling. Now he's crumbling. And you missed again. Oh ho ho, it's game over, pal. He's snookered now. Oh, you can't knock him down, he's immune, I forgot about that. Right, okay. Just keep chopping. Pass.
Golems have a powerful connection to the source.
What? And down he falls like a sack of potatoes. Ooh, well, one down. It's a good start. Scrolls of Eternity. Isn't that what the appraiser wanted?
I
On
found something.
the hidden door.
Lucky find.
Lucky find. Old means gold. Old Scrolls of Eternity. You should take them. In fact, we shall read them. What do they do? A one-out sheet of paper addressing insignificant topics which was probably used at some point to clean up a cup of wine. I think they're more important than that, surely. She's wanting to get her grubby mitts all over them. Hello, Hauler. This is a secret doorway. Are we asking for trouble opening it up? Possibly. But fortune favours the brave, as they do say.
What's this? I found something.
Another door. How many flipping doors are in this joint? Now this looks like something, which we will address in a very short moment, because there's a couple of linen baskets that we need to loot first.
I've spotted something.
What have you spotted? Oh, it's that. It's only the exit. Calm down. Anyway, let's get ourselves in here. This is a pivotal moment. This is the painting of the. This is not the Lucian painting, is it? The way it's hung front and centre makes me think it probably is. What? Where's the blood? I thought it was painted in blood. But it looks like there should be maybe a couple more. Maybe are they missing?
Nice.
No, that is the one. Painting of the Divine. Grotesque painting. Grotesque, eh? Anything else in this secret room? We are essentially committing burglary here. This is the leader of the paladins who's done nothing to us. In fact, we've been on their side for the most part, and we're now robbing his vault. It's a strange change of pace, is it not? We're not below a bit of thievery if it's going to be for our personal profit. And you can always blame me on the appraiser. War Machine's Companion. Knock down arrows. Replica of a human warship. Collection of books. Which I'm not going to go looting them all. Cloth gloves. Storage.
What's this? I found something.
Ooh, another secret door. This is some more paintings. This one is locked. This lock cannot be picked. It's a shame, is it not? Dead Dwarven Thief. Looks like you are not quite up to the task of thievery of the elite style. Takes a certain kind of person to be able to come out smelling of blood roses when it comes to a heist. Spirit vision on these paintings. Oh yes, you can see some sort of an aura about them, can't you? Oh, wait a second. What does that do? The second passion of Lucian, but something seems off about it.
The spirit of a painting hovers where the painting itself once stood.
Examine
the
the
second passion of Lucian, you presume.
Examine it, a swirling ethereal image.
It's difficult to see the image as it must appear in the real world. This, perhaps, is the moment where Lucian killed Damien and sacrificed himself for the world.
This perhaps is the moment where Lucian killed Damien, sacrificed himself for the world. So we need to fight... Oh, wait a second. Wait a second.
Thieving was the best chance I had of keeping afloat in this wretched city. Never thought that would mean trying to impress a bunch of kids. Big Tamora said they'd let me in their grubby little guild if I helped them nab that painting of Kem's, the second passion of Lucian. They'd even found a way into his vault from down in the sewers. Well, we made it in all right. And while Kem's constructs tore me to shreds, they all ran off with the painting.
Okay, so it's been taken by his cronies here.
Grr, as if I needed more reasons to hate children.
Okay, so we need to find this painting before we are able to access this door, I assume. You no good scoundrel thief!
You damn you!
Says one thief to another, of course. Okay, so we found the painting that Kat wants. We found the scrolls, and she wants something else, doesn't she? An antique cup. Big Tamora and her gang stole a painting, the second passion of Lucian. Big Tamora. Alright. So before we go any further into this vault, there is actually a hidden door here, which we could unlock. I'm just thinking, if we can't complete the vault now without that painting, we won't go angering the other two vault dwellers at this moment in time. We shall come back and clear this place out properly when we have the painting. Unless we anger them by accident, which is definitely possible, because we're getting awfully close. A cup of kings. We'll give her a glass. There you go. There's your cup of kings. Cup of kings. It's a bog standard glass. No, it's not. It's a cup of kings. Honestly, we found it in the vault. Okay, we shall return with the painting at some point, I imagine. But for now, we shall exit. And figure out where on earth that gang is. I'm sure we'll stumble across them on our travels of the city. We won't necessarily go looking for them specifically. I imagine we'll stumble across them in due course.
One so yearns for the calm of earlier days.
Hello, Mr. Butler. Has she finished her tea meeting yet? No?
Oh, you're looking well.
I think he's having a nervous breakdown, this man. Alright. Well, back into the big wide world. Ooh, should we chance it? If we could just get a little bit more experience and level up once more. Level 19, we'd be certainly in a better position to take on demons disguised as citizens. Bella the Scoop. Hear ye, hear ye!
Lucian's day arrives. Hopeful pilgrims take the path of blood.
Anything else of note?
Hear ye, hear ye! Magister's colluded with Black Ring. Paladin's clean house.
Anything else?
Hear ye, hear ye! Suspect in Alexander murder found dead in Driftwood.
Oh well. This is obviously fake news. Anything else?
Hear ye, hear ye! Paladins promise the Good Counsel School will reopen soon. People respond, now hurry!
Yes, well, thank you for your pointless news. Where to now, me hearties? I think we'll go north. I think we're already on that.
Hubert publishes latest edition. New book already out of date.
Yeah, I think we'll go. That's not actually north, is it? Yeah, it's north. Of course it's north. What other way is it? Shut up, child. Give me a headache. What is this? Is this an inn? There was a... There he is! I knew there was a dog round here somewhere. He looks to be in a bit of a trifle.
What's going on? I smell terrible things, I do. I smell fear and blood and doom and death and something else. Something worse. It's coming from under the city.
Under the city? Is that the black fog? The black death? The death fog? It's under the city. About to be exploded. Unless we stop it. Toy Master Shop.
My darling, then you can play with all your brothers and sisters.
What on earth is that?
Daddy's going to fix you right up. I think you might be my favorite. Shh.
Moppets.
Don't tell the others. A visitor. Tell me, do you like puppets?
No, they are creepy and unsettling.
The toy seller nods and smiles, clearly not listening to a word you've said.
Wonderful. Here, take a look at this.
The puppet springs to life.
Impressive, no? There's a lot of craftsmanship in that small package. Quite a lot.
I don't think these two like puppets either.
Now, what can I do for you? I haven't had many callers of late, what with all the fuss and hubbub that's been going on outside.
Out of interest, how did you manage to bring your puppet to life?
Source, what else? Each and every one of my darlings has a little bit of magic in them. It turns a mere toy into a friend.
And you're not worried about Voidwoken appearing when you use Source?
Oh, no, not at all. I use only the smallest sprinkle of Source in my work. I'd hardly think a Voidwoken would set its sights on me and my darlings.
Oh, so you hope. Your darlings? He is a creepy man. Asking to see his wares, yeah. Can we buy one of these?
Consider me at your service if you need anything else.
No, we can't, rather, unfortunately. Not that we would have bought them, but it would have been interesting to see. Well, we really must dash. What? What? What have we just done? Animates puppets using small amounts of Source. However, there seems to be more to him than meets... the eye. Okay. We could just leave him be. He's not doing any harm, is he? Or maybe he is.
I'm not tricky.
How very strange. Let's talk to him again. It's a bit more digging. Something off about him.
You're positively haunting me with your presence of late. Something I can help you with?
You're positively haunting me. You'll be haunting children's nightmares with these damn blasted puppets, the hideous things that they are. Yes, you are wise to have kept yourself indoors, what with the Voidwoken attacks, the Magisters and the Paladins infighting.
Quite. Luckily for me, I have everything I care about right here. Why, I could lose days on end rummaging around inside my darlings.
Inside my darlings. Hear ye, yes. Hero investigates creepy man in old house and finds... Well, what do we find?
The puppet looks at you with what almost amounts to curiosity. You detect source coursing through its inner mechanisms, lending it the appearance of sentiency.
No touching, please. No touching, please.
See, these ones are moving of their own accord. Wondering if we should distract him with one of our characters and then have another one come in here for a nosy. Where is he?
You're positively haunting me with your presence of late. Something I can help you with?
No, nothing you can help me with. Nothing at all. Nothing at all in the slightest. Nothing at all. You're just having a quick conflict. Tell me how you make these puppets. The Red Prince just distracting him here. Oh! Oh!
You're not supposed to be here.
What's going on? I thought I was restroom, yes.
That's none of your concern.
Apologies.
Allow me. This way I can be sure you don't go wandering on your way out.
Wandering? I won't be wandering. I am going to leave. Alarm! Oh, definitely something's going on. So we have to actually creep past these as well. So look, they're sort of... Yeah, look, back's turned now. Okay, this is really piquing my interest. Really piquing my interest. And I'm assuming we gotta get to the stairs and then up. This lasts for how many turns? 2 turns, not a long time. I'll have one more try and then we'll...
You're positively haunting me with your presence of late. Something I can help you with?
You're positively haunting me with your presence of late. Let's try this. 2 turns. 2 turns. No. Oh, we're up. We're up. Oh, we've got more of them. Well-worn chest. Well-worn chest. We've got a load of rubbish here. Chest there. There's got to be something in here. What is he up to? There's got to be something. Run. Oh damn, nothing of note there. Right, okay, in the corner. Nope. The origins of Lucian. Oh! This is not what I intended to be doing. The chest of this. Are we going to find what this knife throwing wheel? What on earth is that? Run, 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 run. I do run, 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 I do run, run. What does this do?
Note the blood.
Blood? Blood, you say?
Note the blood.
Okay. Duly noted. Sheet of paper. What are we finding here? Blank sheet of paper. Okay. Yeah, this is a session of burglary, isn't it? We're not content to burgle Lord Kem and his vault. We're now a poor toy seller. A poor toy seller. Now we're breaking into his house or his shop or whatever the hell it is. We could kill these things. Level 19. See, there's no way we're going to be able to get up here to this ornate chest or any of these stuff without being seen at this point. There's just no chance at all. Now, I'm not sure if there's going to be anything of note in any of these. But I need to find out. This could end very badly. Probably will want to save it because it's going to end very badly. I can tell you that for certain. Going to end very badly. I wonder if we just kill the man. You're up to no good, so I'm going to kill you. One at a time, one at a time, one at a time. Alright, picked up a load of rubbish here. Blocks. Dun dun diddle dun dun diddle dun 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 dun. Run! Run! This is going to end so badly. What's this? Ah! An alternative way into that place. Which means that we can go up there, kill those creatures, and look around to our heart's content. Thank you. Take my leave. Bye. Bye-bye. You, Daddy, fixer-upper. Where are we? Here. Come! Hopefully they won't go.
Hunters.
Which way are you going? Which way are you going? Okay. So Fane explaining the situation here. We have a way upstairs without hopefully causing a melodrama. Yes, we have to kill a couple of those doll things, puppets. But other than that, we should be good to go. Hopefully without being seen by the Toy Master himself. So, let's see if it works. He has done something bad. He's something fishy about him. His Red Prince senses it. There's something not quite right. We need to find out what it is.
Hello, intruder.
Shut up.
It's Papa.
Shut up. Oh!
How dare you?
Oopsie daisy. This has gone bad. Oh, this has gone very bad. This has gone wrong. I didn't think he was going to come upstairs. Oh dear. Right, I have my dinner, unfortunately, which means I'm going to have to go mute, but we shall continue this fight and murder a poor toy seller for no apparent reason other than the fact that we had a hunch that he might be up to no good. Might be up to no good. He could be perfectly innocent, in which case we're very, very bad people.
You're not trying to escape, are you?
The spirit looks at you with deepest indignation.
I will tell you nothing. My work is my legacy, and that of my fellows. I will not betray them.
The spirit continues. The spirit cowers and tries to beg for mercy, but it's too late. He is consumed, his spectral wails lingering in the air even after he is gone.
Where are the children?
You're not trying to escape, are you?
The desk is locked tight. Instead of a keyhole, there's a gilded inlay that bears an engraving. It was all for you. Beneath this sits a framed square of blank parchment. You take a nearby quill and dip it into an inkwell. Then you poise its tip over the framed square of parchment.
Where are the children? Intruder! Naughty! Naughty! Kill! Kill!
Right. So where were we? We were in the middle of murdering a toy maker. Such is the way we roll around here. Bit of cold-blooded murder. I like how his cape actually has got a place for his tail. Alright. So there is a altar here that requires...
Instead of a keyhole, there's a gilded inlay that bears an engraving. It was all for you. Beneath this sits a framed square of blank parchment. You take a nearby quill and dip it into an inkwell. Then you poise its tip over the framed square of parchment.
It wants a password, apparently. And we don't know the password. But he was writing to his father. His letter was to his father, and he was kind of... Sounds like he really admired his father, so we're going to try this. Giora.
The ink is absorbed into the parchment until it vanishes. Somewhere within the desk, a mechanism unlocks with a click.
Aha! Well done, Mr. Prince. Ooh! Hammerfall, what's that? Scroll of Atonement. Your sins can be absolved in the eyes of the divine. How fitting, seeing as we have just committed a sin. One of many. And some gloves. If they were finesse gloves, that would be very helpful for Fane, seeing as he's got like level 6 gloves at the moment. Oh, they're intelligence gloves. Damn. Oh, they're pretty good though, but they don't really have the stats. The Pyro, Hydro, and Aero. Tranquil Twosome. So if we lose the stats, we gain hit points, we gain a load of magic armor, and we also get Fortify. I'm not convinced, but she will keep them for now, just in case. I'm assuming this is a quest item, this scroll, as is this apparently. Okay, so something to do with the cathedral. Maybe the Path of Blood that was mentioned as well. All right. I think we're done here, apparently. We will go downstairs. Although there were some more of those annoying creatures, so I'm kind of in two minds.
Note the blood.
Note the blood. I note it. I note it. I think we'll escape. We'll escape down the vines. Have done. Oh, there we go. Some nice music. just as we leave the place, having committed heinous murder. Still some bewitched moppets, some of those stragglers. Never shall we return to the toy shop ever again. So the hunt continues for a painting. And we are going north, so we shall continue on that path, I think. Or should we? You know what? No, we're not going to continue north at all. We're going to do a U-turn and go completely the other way. Back to the city square. And we're going to go down here. Where there's a load of paladins.
From someone who slaughtered Divine Order soldiers.
Look who it is!
Steel will be sweeter than liquid.
It's Lord Kem!
Please help us. Please, you've got to help me. My wife, they want to kill her.
Your wife? What has she done? Fane, why are you speaking?
She didn't do anything wrong. She was just trying to save lives, but no one will listen. You have to help, please.
What is she accused of?
Of being a good person.
Well, good people don't tend to be bad. Well, it's debatable actually, but Lord, you're not telling me the whole story here.
Please, there's no time. They'll kill her. Go.
Oh my God! What's happening here? Step aside, people! Ah!
Be forgiven and her name forgotten. This we pray in Lucian's name.
What's going on?
Now, back to your duties. There is much to do.
I'm sorry, I was a bit too slow to act.
The husband will have to drag her if they let him.
You let them kill her. You. Oh, sweet Lucian. Oh, blessed Divine.
I didn't let them do anything. It was all over in the flash of a sword. I didn't have opportunity to even parley. I mean, what could I do? I didn't see you putting up much of a fight. Sobbing away. Stupid woman. Right, well, now that this scene is over, we shall see if we can locate Lord Commander Kem. But we'll leave out the bit where we robbed his vault, of course. I kind of just failed to mention that bit. What's going on here?
Order of society. The Magister. Not much bloody order in this place.
Nothing. Just more Magister rubbish.
Alright, well, hello people, hello. This is very nice barracks you have here. I'm looking for your leader. What the hell is going on in here? It's on fire.
This fire was set on purpose.
The plaque reads, Purity of mind.
Purity of mind, purity by fire.
The plaque reads, Loyalty to the Divine.
Oh, all the different sayings across the walls. Panties. Hello, nostalgic. Obscurity. Where is the commander? He's wandering around by the looks of it. Here he is, he's coming in, look, we can see him. This is obviously his desk, we shouldn't loot it while he's approaching.
And who might you be?
Very joyful fellow, isn't he?
Didn't I see you hanging around earlier? I warn you, the city today is in peril. She brooks no spectators. It may have escaped your notice, but we've just taken over an entire Magister barracks, and the whole place has to be searched. Well, what is it?
Oh, so this is a former Magister barracks, I see. We are Tom Hardren's associate. Ah, the paladin in Driftwood. Indeed, it was us who sent the War Owl, with news of the Magister's collusion with the Black Ring, and therefore you should really be thanking me for that little snippet of intelligence that I provided.
That was fine work and brave, too. You have my thanks. I presume Tom has paid you?
Yes, a paltry fee, but never mind. So what happened here? Between you and the Magisters?
The Whites have betrayed the memory of Lucian in the most heinous manner. We'd had our suspicions, but you provided us with proof. Collusion with the Black Ring. So we acted to put a stop to their treason. The Order must persist. The Order must endure. The Magisters can no longer have power.
And, have you found anything of interest in these barracks?
Not much. At least not yet. Perhaps you'd have better luck, given your credentials. If the Whites were working with the Black Ring, and I believe they were not doing it here. The barracks are clean as far as we can tell. But there were White Magisters here, and of them there is now no sign. But they must have left a trail. We will find them, wherever they are.
Well, I'll leave you to your search. I have bigger things to worry about, like lost paintings.
Enjoy the city, won't you? Arx is wonderful at this time of year.
Yes, thank you. The last stand of the Magisters.
Honourable Dallas, Madden, we lost a ship. Nothing interesting.
Okay, so we need to look around here. There's obviously something that they're missing. It's probably got something to do with those plaques on the wall or some such. We'll have a nosy. We like a good investigation. Ooh. We do actually have a key, of course, as well, so that could be useful. Alright, so we just have a look around, just see what's going down.
Honourable Dallas, Madden,
look for some clues.
Nothing interesting.
Nothing interesting. Well, whatever it is, it's not going to be in a vase or a random desk, surely. But we can't leave any stones unturned. Warden's report. Nothing but the Magister's interrogation techniques. Nothing of interest in there. Lucky Rabbit's paws. More Hubert's Encyclopedia entries. Magister's letter? Did you not see this? I know you like to wag that razored tongue of yours, but you need to keep yourself in check should Dallas come around. You remember Priddy? He had a tendency to talk back just like you. Well, last time Dallas showed up, she brought that Vredeman character along with her. You know, the creepy fellow that's been teaching Alexander. Priddy just couldn't keep the jokes to himself. Called Vredeman the Hammer's hooligan. Loud enough for everyone to hear. That was it. Vredeman snarled, waved his hands about, and Priddy burned. From the inside out until he was melting in blue hot flames. He screamed to Dallas for mercy, but she just watched, smiling, until he was naught but a pile of smoking ash. He's got to be more than just some wizard lackey. He's so powerful even the whites look terrified. So I'm telling you, be on your best behaviour. You don't want to be Vredeman's next example. Should we ever confront him, we need to do so cautiously. Well, yeah, we'll bear that in mind. Toy shield with bloody that many. Look at the stats on that toy shield. It's a damn good toy. Take care encyclopedias. Okay, so there's nothing in here. Just a loose letter. This leads to an exit. I think that's where we need to be. Something inside, I think. Oh, come on. Keyboard's playing up again. We'll explore that side of the map another time, but for now we are still conducting our investigations. Tales of the Seven Gods. Anything hidden behind paintings? He hasn't got the full set, not even close. I've been picking them up when I come across them, but he's got that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 20. Don't know how many volumes there are, but he's getting there. Empty cups, a book. It's got something to do with this room that's on fire, and those plaques on the wall. Those plaques on the wall, if they're interactable, I wonder if we have to push them in the right order. And we got the order because we noted. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Look, we do have to push them, or we can interact with them.
The plaque reads, Order of Society.
2, Order of Society.
The plaque reads, Loyalty to the...
Loyalty to the Divine. That's 4. I'm clutching at straws here.
Engraved on the plaque are the words,
That's 3.
The plaque reads, Purity of Mind.
Purity of Mind.
Careful now. Fools! They aren't even looking in the right spot. They'll never find what they want.
Well, do enlighten us, please.
What's this then? The paladins resorting to bringing in outsiders to try and decipher my work.
He sneers at you. His spectral form bears impressions of severe burn injuries.
No matter. You'll fail just like them.
Really? And who are you exactly?
I was the High Cryptographer of the Magister Order, until the Paladins killed me. Coded letters, passwords, security measures, all my creation. Now that I'm dead, you'll never decipher any of it. My work will outlive you all.
Well, it appears the Magister seem to have set fire to their own building. Not exactly sophisticated encryption, is it?
The spirit's smug demeanor gives way to an angry scowl.
Desperate measures made necessary by the treacherous actions of our so-called allies. My encryption
guards the most important secrets.
Do you know anything about the Paladin's accusations? Treason, heresy, collusion with the Black Ring?
My task was to protect secrets, not to interpret them. But let me say this. The notion that we would have anything to do with the Black Ring is absurd. Patently absurd.
And you are boring me.
Wait, what are you doing? No!
You should have told me.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
There's loads of traps. Just step on them, it's easier.
The Magisters didn't want anyone poking around in here.
Obviously not. But for what reason? What is there in here of note? Is there anything that we need?
What's this? I found something.
Ah. Ah. Move out of my way. Not enough space. Ooh, well, well, well. Little hidden hatches. Could this be where the secrets are?
Often the strongest locks hide the darkest secrets.
So we found a hidden vault. Right, let's have a nosy around then. And an archive vault. Well, talk about the paladins being bloody gormless and blind. This wasn't exactly well hidden, was it? Ooh. Reman's orders. A mundane list of duties. Okay, so what's in this room here? We have paintings, we have gems, amulets, rubies, oh, and a drawer with an egg in it. And in here is ooh, another door. Oh, we won't go in there just yet. We're going deeper underground. Open records. Okay, so we have male and male elf. I recognise that name. Why do I recognise that name? Because he was in Fort Joy, possibly. Visar, a male lizard. Lester, yeah, these were all present in Fort Joy when we turned up. Balladeer, Modi, the child, Burrow, Elodie, the elf, Griff, Kana, but all these people were there when we were there. Oh, well, most, maybe not all of them, most of them. Migo. Possible conflict of interest. Stingtail. Alright. Sorcerer Records.
The list in the records is a long one. It bears many familiar names. People you met, people you fought, people who were kind to you. Most, it seems, you will never see again.
People we killed as well, of course. Yes, we should move on. Should not linger on the past.
My name was once on a list like this.
I mean, some of them might have made it, right? Maybe if we put an end to all this, we might meet them again.
We may do. We killed all the Magisters, so the place was undefended. We killed the camp boss, and therefore those that were left could have literally walked out the doors.
These people deserve better than being stuck in Fort Joy in the name of the Divine.
You got to keep an eye on him. Don't forget, we lied to him. There may be a point in the not too distant future where he brings it up again and may want to leave us. Got to keep him in check. Got all that wine. Oh, righty, righty, righty.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Oh, we see a trap. We see a trap, and then we're going to get rid of said trap. Let's have a look. See here. A desk with another book. Report on the toy seller. Ah. Will this justify our cold-blooded murder? Perhaps if we'd have got this first, instead of killing him before getting the evidence. He's using Source to animate puppets for all kinds of grotesque purposes. Although the usual protocol will be to transfer him to Fort Joy immediately, the report bemoans the fact that toy seller Sanders designed the Path of Blood in Arcs Cathedral, so he is untouchable for fear of angering Ahu. As in Ahu from the first game? Ooh. I liked Ahu. So he engineered the protective measures that surround the tomb of Lucian. We ought to seek him out. We did seek him out, and then we killed him. He didn't tell us anyway. Whether he would have done in some alternative... if we'd have come here first, perhaps, and then confronted him without angering him, he may have divulged something. Or then again, he might not have done. We'll never know. Because we kind of got the feeling.
I see a trap nearby.
He's a good judge of character, is the prince. A good judge of character. And there was something fishy about that toy man, I'm telling you. He told us, he knew it. He needed to die for helping the Magisters. Or perhaps he wasn't helping the Magisters. The Magisters were just fearful for doing anything against him because
I've spotted a trap.
In fear of angering Ahu. Oh, what's this?
I've spotted something.
What are we spotting now? A little switch. Oh, treasure! Treasure! Scruffy dwarves delivering barrels directly to the docks. Dr. Daver's mansion. Dr. Daver. Now there's a name we recognise.
Careful now. Careful. That's a trap. I've spotted a trap.
Shut up. There's treasure in here. Trap or no trap, we're getting the treasure. We'd walk through fire.
Locked.
Gold pile empty. It doesn't look very empty to me. It looks rather full. Confiscated Ancient Empire water staff.
Lucky find.
Diamonds. Bits of gold lying around. A bust of Alexander. I think we'll pass on that one. Giant ruby. Giant diamond. Okay. That'll kind of make up for the fact that there's no gold in this rather huge gold pile. And there is a hatch going down, but we will come back to that.
What's this? I found something.
Oh, I was just so quick with the loot, with the old looting finger that I didn't notice. Is that what you're saying? Giant diamond. I don't know the speed of my looting finger. Visibility potion. Staff. Don't use staves, of course. Get rid of those. Sell them off for a profit. We've only got 200,000 coin here. 200,000 coin on nothing to spend it on at the moment. Until we come across a
Careful now. That's a trap.
A seller with some decent wares. You may want this vein. It's no use to any of us.
Careful now.
Look out. That's a trap. I see a trap nearby.
Yes, yes, yes. Trap, schmap. Trappy, schmappy, schmappy, trappy. We don't care.
Careful now.
Careful now. Trap. That's a trap.
Key to something. The archives chest. Is this the archives chest that we've probably already picked? Possibly. Okay, I think we're done in this level. There is a set of stairs going down, and there's also a hatch as well. So I'm thinking we'll go down the hatch first.
Look out! I see a trap nearby. Maintain secrecy.
Oh!
What are the Magisters hiding?
Oh, these things are nasty. Geests. Are we in battle? Some of us are in battle, some of us aren't in battle. Dead white magisters, oil all over the place. This looks very ominous. Indeed. Okay, well, we'll have a nice good look around after we've killed these things, and then we might have to look around upstairs again. Whose turn is it? Let's have a look here. Right, I think now we're in combat. Now we're in combat. Ifan, right, off we go.
Glory is mine.
Now, there are some high ground here. There is some high ground, but it's a bit far away though. Some high ground here. May tactical retreat up there actually. If we can, I don't think we can see it, fortunately. Oil totem? Yeah, why not? Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Who's a hit? Oh, it's okay, it's fine, it's fine. It's very much fine. Can't reach. Is she crippled? She's blocked in. And I kind of have to move here. And then get the high ground, I think is best. Out of the reach of these things. And then... make him bleed! Uh-oh. Oh boy. Missed. You can't hit our resident... whatchamacallhim? Our resident rogue. He's too slippery. Slippery as a fish. Now get on your backsides and stop harassing us, okay? You irksome beasts. Invisible time, I think. Oh, I had to. Oh, I didn't realise I had another bloody two shots. Okay, well, end the turn. Fine. It's fine. Ifan, can you get up here yet? No. Kind of in a quandary. Oh! Ooh! Ooh, that's very bad. You very bad geist. Go away. Don't want your kind up here causing all elation and trouble. We get a turn finally. Right, it's time to send him on his backside and then crippling blow. backstab him. Can we backstab him? Somehow. Good stuff. Let's have a good look around. Okay, so that's nothing of note. What are you... Oh, damn and blast. Come here. Another warden's report. No consequence. Civilian ledger. Building files on the whole of the Ark's populace. Notes. Meeting notes. The White Magisters firmly believe that they are following in Lucian's own footsteps. Not only that, they seem to believe that Lucian himself is still somehow leading them, and they must prevent any outsiders from entering the crypt. Alright. The last stand of the Magisters. Could it be where they fled? We'll see, won't we? I think it may be in that door that we saw. Scrolls. I'm trying to think which is the best way to walk round here. Okay, so I've got a load of dead bodies, which is nice. Obviously something has happened here. Something has gone horribly wrong, and we need to find out exactly what it was, if we can. I mean, glasses of wine are still left undrunk on the table, so something hasty must have happened. And we've got scrolls as well. Open report book, we'll take that.
Good find.
Journal. Letter. Journal with note.
Nice.
And several spirits.
The spirit of a Magister stares at you with undisguised venom.
Your time is over, Godwoken.
Well, sir.
The spirit of a Magister.
Feel free to drink the sauce. White Magister Raymond. Ah. So you met your end, eh? He's not talking for some reason. Calling us a murderer. Asking where Dallas is. Demanding to know. Smirks. Right where she needs to be. Seeing that her grand design is fulfilled. Seeing that no one enters Lucian's crypt. No one may stop her. Not even you. Oh, I think you may be wrong on that count.
Raymond's spirit offers you a thin smile as he is consumed, zealous to the end.
Well, he didn't go down screaming like the rest of them. But he went down nonetheless.
The spirit of a white magister tips a vial of powder into a goblet of wine before her. She swallows it back without hesitation.
Oh, have they killed themselves? Is that what's going on here?
The spirit of a white magister tips a vial of powder into a goblet. The spirit vanishes.
So they've killed themselves. So we've got meeting notes, which we've read. Open report book. Raymond, I've received my final report from agents in Arks. Our enemies are many, but my primary concerns are with those individuals that know how to access the Crypt of Lucian. The first of these individuals is obvious, the Crypt's keeper, Lord Ahu. I know Ahu is under your surveil. See that you increase your efforts and report any unusual activities to me. He must not interfere with the grand design. So we could do with speaking with Ahu. The second such individual is toy seller Sanders, who himself helped to construct the crypt. I do not fear the man, only his loose lips. The locals consider him an eccentric, even if he were inclined to say how one might enter the tomb without undertaking the path of blood. I doubt there are many that would listen. I've got a feeling that we've killed one of our keys into that place. A journal. The handwriting in Raymond's private journal is so full of flourishes, walls and loops that it almost seems as if he wants to obfuscate the meaning of the text within. Much of it sounds half crazed, but some passages bear lucid details. Soon, the grand design will be upon us soon. It will be realised. The time of the White Magisters has come, the grandest design of all. We have a sacred duty to cleanse the world of the filth of source. Evolution guides us. Today, as always, I would have relished accompanying Dallas to the tomb of Lucian to see our final victory come to pass, but I am needed here, and I shall see that my sacred duty is fulfilled. I will see no one enter the tomb, and I will destroy all paper scrolls and mines that would reveal the way. Is there any specific reason why some of these words are in capitals? Is it a secret? I wonder. Journal with note. Raymond, our efforts to follow the true teachings of Lucian have taken an unlikely turn. In order to save Rivellon from the evils of Source, we must first seek the aid of history's most notorious sorcerers, Brachus Rex. The Mad King Sorcerer will be able to lead us to the Aeteran, and then we can purge Source from wherever it lurks in the world. A captured Black Ring necromancer named Tarquin has managed to raise Brachus from his grave. What? As long as he remains controlled by my leash, we shall be able to use him to put our plans into motion. Once we have prevailed, we can dispose of both Brachus and the necromancer. Brachus shall remain at my side. I will present him to others as a master of... Oh! Master of Redeman! Holy cow! That's a twist, isn't it? Oh boy. Tarquin, all this time is hit. Oh no. We had an option right at the very start when we first came across him. Not that it makes much of a difference because it's already happened, but we had an option to kill him right when we first saw him. It was all off camera, this bit. But when we first got on the ship, we went down, we saw him. He had a conversation with him, and there was an option to put an end to him. I'm wondering if we should have done, unless he's going to help us out at this point. So, bloody hell, all those bits of notes there and journals, very, very, very pivotal. Holy cow, let's have a look at our journal then. So Vredemund is in fact the Sorcerer King Brachus Rex. She forced him to resurrect him. And she's controlling him, using him to unearth the Aetherin as part of her ultimate plan. Yeah. She's heading to the tomb of Lucian with the Aetherin in her possession. So she's getting close to her goal here. We need to move pretty quickly. So you've got Dallas, who is no slouch when it comes to power, along with Vredemund by her side. That's quite an issue, is it not? Tension is running high between the dwarves and the Divine Order. We had better confront Tarquin about this as soon as possible. Oh, I think we shall. Very soon. Okay. So we need to explore the rest of this place, although I've got a feeling we've uncovered a lot of the main stuff. Good grief. That is really, really pivotal information. Secret document. Just lying there. Very secret. Volume 3 of the Encyclopedia. Volume 20 also. One Karen. Do not leave him unattended. The danger is immense. They didn't call him the mistake for nothing, you know. He can control massive amounts of source if given the opportunity. I shudder to even think of what happened last time he was in full control of his powers. Karen. Well, that was worth some XP. Who the hell's Karen? Alright, let's keep searching. Unless that was the last piece of information to take to Lord Kem. Possibly. Is that the end of all the vital information? But we ain't done yet exploring, have we? I don't fancy rooting through a load of library bookcases. Intelligence brief. Misty Diamond. An Orc Tusk. Encrypted book. Ha! Nonsensical words sprawl across this book, as if an ogre had eaten the alphabet and vomited upon the paper. Raymond, when Brandt told me Linda Kem had been shadowing Master Ahu, I figured exhaustion had made him paranoid. But now, Timort has reported in kind. Kem is following Ahu, and his reasons seem self-evident, to gain access to Lucian's crypt, which we must not allow to happen. Please advise, emotions among Lucian's faithful already run high. I cannot risk making accusations without solid proof. More developments. How much more bloody shocks are we going to get here? This is the last room to explore. Thunder rune, skull, necklace, my memoirs, mind maggot grenade recipe. Sounds absolutely delightful. Medium masterwork rune of power. Look at that. Mind maggot grenade. Alright, I think we're done here. Whew, talk about... Why are you guys stood around? We're supposed to be chained. Talk about a bloody set of information there. Let's shed a bit of light on some things. Right, first of all, I think we need to go and confront Lord... Not confront, but at least speak with Kem. Ooh! Almost missed out on the loot here. And this is a very nice ring that will probably go round Fane's bony fingers quite nicely. Warfare, Scoundrel and Wits. Certainly better than the North Star. Definitely better than the North Star. Slip that. Oh, but we need... Why do we need Pyro and Aero? We don't need Pyro and Aero, do we? What skills have been unlearned as a result of that? Peace of Mind? We didn't have Peace of Mind on, did we? Blinding Radiance? Oh, Blinding Radiance was the Aero side of things. It's not a necessity, really. Blinding Radiance. We just don't really use it that often. And I think this is actually a better ring on the whole. So, no, I think we'll keep this one. Harridan's Clasp. Very nice. So that's that sorted, but there's still one area of this here. Purity of Mind. What is that? It's an odd name for a painting, isn't it?
More Magister trickery. They must have many secrets to go to all these lengths.
Many, many secrets. Loyalty of the Divine. No, exactly. I've never used it, so there's just no point of bloody. Actually, I did try and use it. Did I try and use it in that fight against the that woman, the other Eternal? I think I used it then. That's the only time I've used it on those void creatures to try and blind them. Or was it a blinding? I think it was Fane that used his attack there. Other than that, I don't think we've needed to use it really. Well, I say needed to. It's just something I've never used.
Careful. I spotted a trap.
I spotted a trap. Spotted a trap, man. Okay, we're gonna go down We're going down, we're going down. Oh, what's gonna lie down here? What's down here? Let's find out, shall we? It's an alternative way to the same area. Which is perfectly fine because it saves us having to explore anything else. Good. We're done here. Now where's Kem? Oof! There he is. No, he's not.
We even had to put one of our own to the sword for disobeying.
Sorry. Yes, sorry. I wasn't intending to speak to you. Want the organ grind, not the monkey.
Greetings once more.
Do you sell stuff? Oh, sorry. Got distracted.
All this is thanks to you, you know. If we hadn't found out what the Whites were doing in the Black Pits, we wouldn't have known that they had to be stopped. I am in your debt.
It's good to know. You wouldn't be saying that if you realised what we were doing to your vault, but anyway. We've located a hidden vault. Beneath the barracks, in fact. And the Magisters are, or at least were, plotting.
Ah, tell me about this plot.
And so we relayed everything that we found. Her infernal companion, Dallas's infernal companion. The fact that they aim to enter the crypt beneath the cathedral, where they will find the body of Lucian, and then they shall purge his did we read this? They will purge his corpse of his powers. And I'm assuming they think that that's going to put an end to all sorcerers.
My, they are ambitious. Not to worry, though. Only Lord Ahu knows how to enter the crypt, and I have it on good authority he'd rather die than share his secrets.
Well, unfortunately for you, he's not the only one.
That said, the timing of his disappearance is rather worrying. Needless to say, my best people are searching for him without pause. I'm sure he'll turn up soon. And of course, we'll also have you to thank for that. Please, take this as a token of our extreme gratitude. And then, enjoy Lucian's day. Welcome to Arx.
Be welcome. Woo! Panties and jackets and all kinds of other stuff. Right, one-handed mace, we don't need that. Actually, it's a little... No, it's not. It's not better at all. A fine jacket of finesse, that gives intelligence, or panties of intelligence that give constitution. None of them really float my boat, so we'll just go with the most expensive and sell it. That's a really nice wand, actually. We don't actually use the wand to attack more than often. We use it for the stats, and it actually doesn't have any more intelligence than our current wand, but it's certainly better than the air wand called the dog, the dag. So we'll put that there, and we'll sell that, and we'll sell that. These are purging wands, just in case we need to purge something. In fact, we'll put those down here. So Lord Kem is pleased with us. We have managed to uncover some secrets. Now we need to try and get out. Can we get out this way? Oh, we had the key. Okay, so we'll go out this side, and then we can access the rest of this part of the map. Fleetfoot. So let me just get my bearings here. Let me just get my bearings. Drunken citizen there, off her face. Have we seen these traders? I've seen, yeah, we have. I'm sure we have.
The elf stands in front of a cart, displaying various...
Whoa! Where did you come from? Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. I didn't see him before. He's got tons of stuff. He's got tons of stuff. Oh my goodness.
I serve all who seek aid, sir.
Oh my goodness. We got somebody that sells some decent stuff. Ooh, look at that for a sword. It's not bad. Doesn't have cleave or critical. Oh, it's got better critical strike chance though. Probably not worth the extra coin just for that little extra boost, but there you go. Of course I'll do this off camera, but I finally found somebody that sells some decent stuff. Trader Karen. How I'm glad to see you. Right, what is this building? Is it that one there? Royal Protector Anti-Flan. Trader Glass inside. Can we just walk in here? What is this? Is this it's a shop, I think. Is it a shop? Hello? I have no idea what this place is. But I just thought I'd come in and have a look. Trader?
Welcome, my come in, my esteemed and esteemable friend. Come in.
The estate of Michael Ross. This shop seems to be heavily guarded. You have problems with thieves? We ask as if we are going to commit another burglary.
Ah, yes, my friend. Yes, indeed. But you misunderstand. These guards are here for your protection. By which I mean, if you try to crash the wedding my employer is hosting, they will protect you from succeeding.
A wedding, you say?
Yes, the wedding. Alas, alas, I am not invited, and that is perfectly acceptable, for you see, the market must stay open. The money wheel keeps turning. And my employer has a wedding to pay for. My most estimable friend, I have the... It's pretty good stuff, you're gonna like it, I promise.
You have knives, and you have teaspoons, and you have cutlery. No. Just no.
Of course, and please do...
There's a wedding going on. With posh jugs and stuff. Dorian Gall. Well, I don't think simply walking on through here would be acceptable this time. So we shall leave things be for now, unless there is an alternative way in, which there could well be, actually. Here. From this door, it doesn't seem to be classed as anything untoward, or that's because probably there's no way to get into this part, because that's also blocked off. Interesting.
I welcome newcomers and natives alike. We shall trade. We shall talk.
We'll walk past the drunk, lowering the tone of the place. Lots of drums in the music, all the melodrama and the flair increases. Are we A builder. Let's see if we can. I wonder if we can get in here. I wonder if this might be a scripted event, possibly. But a wedding, and a great hulk of a wedding cake, and oh, dead wedding guests as well. Yeah, often part of the wedding fun. The occasional dead guest lying around.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
What's going on in there?
None of your concern. If you've got business here, go to the main entrance around the corner. Otherwise, clear off.
Main entrance round the corner. Perhaps we will. Fleetfoot.
Clear off. Need to keep the way clear.
Planning a quick getaway?
Ain't no getaway happening here. And if there is, I ain't involved.
Come on, clearly someone's moving stuff out of the city. And they're doing it in a hurry. Who is it?
Ain't no one going nowhere as far as you're concerned. Ain't no one packing up and moving out of the city in a hurry. And that no one ain't no dwarf. Get it? Now go on, clear off.
A dwarf. We get it.
Good. Now clear off. You're in the way.
Is this to do with the is this to do, we wonder, with the death fog situation? Could probably pick that lock and get in. Don't wish to cause any anger at the moment. Loads of wolf banners. A mysterious trader in cheese.
I like my men the way I like my cheese.
The music changed rather strangely there.
Well, hello, handsome. Care to hear about the power of cheese? I've got wheels and rounds and blocks and rolls and possibly more, but my wares are nuanced with undertones of something.
And what exactly do you have in mind?
She looks you up and down. Then,
What's on my mind? Why, texture, maturity, taste. But most of all, I'm wondering what tickles your fancy. Looking at you, I think it may be power.
Oh, you know me so well.
Am I right?
You are.
So I have not misjudged you. Now, we've established how you feel about power. How do you feel about law? Specifically laws relating to property and the acquisition of goods.
Well, with law is there to guide people, but sometimes their laws need to be bent and broken occasionally. Yes. But this may sound a little bit, well, shall we say, out there, but I soon will be making the laws around here. And when I'm in charge, if you do right by me now, you'll have nothing to fear.
a glint appears in her eye, and she smiles. Then she raises her hands and shows you her rings.
Oh, her rings. How very nice.
Perhaps this is the power you seek. I've been waiting for the right customer to come along for these, but I warn you, power doesn't come cheap. Even for someone as attractive as you.
Oh, well. And how exactly did you come across these unusual wares?
I have my little helpers, here, there, and everywhere, who bring me things that they have found. After all, no one has as many friends as an elf with many cheeses.
It's almost very similar to a line from the first game, isn't it? The marketplace in the first game. Quote the lines if you can. I spent many an hour in that marketplace, buying stuff, running around. They're etched in my brain. We won't ask if they're stolen. I shall ask you no difficult questions, and you shall tell me no lies.
The pleasure was mine.
Ooh, Huntsman Hydro Geo, Warfare Huntsman Aero, Scoundrel Hydro Health, and some belts. Not really that good, are they? I mean, they've got a nice amount of magic armour, but there's just stats on them, and it's just not really ringing. Not really ringing, man. Huntsman Hydro Geo. Nah. Not feeling you, brother. Sister, whatever the hell you are. So there is a way down south into what appears to be another separate area. A bloody mess. What's this?
You cannot defeat us.
Oh no! I'm nowhere near you! I'm on the other side of the bloody gate, man! Okay, now I'm near you. Oh, here we go again. Where was the last time I saved it? Where was the last time I saved it? Right, we need to make sure, what we need to do is we need to get down one of the healths of these things. So or target one of them until they're near death, and hopefully they'll run off. We missed. Is he blinded? No, he's just cursed. Shoot.
I'm ready.
Nemesis Stargazer. Right, yeah, we need to focus on one and one only. Thankfully, the other ones are actually through the other side of this gate, so they're going to be a little bit scuppered unless they can teleport. If Anne's entangled, not a problem.
Prepare yourself.
We can't hit him. Can cast a totem. I need to get him down. Come on, come on, come on. Knock him over. We can't because he's moved. Oh, the gate's open. Just that easily, right? The gate's open like that. Closer. Put him back to where he came from because he's a pain.
I'm ready.
There we go. Don't want your kind round here causing an issue, so go away. Out of sight. How about now? Soul Hunter, pass your turn. Just pass your turn. Ooh, barrage on Losa. It's okay, it's okay. Path is interrupted. Right, we're kind of crowded here, which is a problem. We need to sort of barge past. There we go. There we go. Knock him over. Might want to run now, folks. He's dying. You might want to run. Just saying. You might want to run away. Oh, he's right next to somebody! Oh! Paladins, help me! You're burning us, you fool! You're burning us for? There's no need for that. Nice, we're getting help, we're getting help. We like that, we like that, we like that. Right, we're gonna go for a... just a normal attack, I think. We'll go atrophy. Nice. Nice. Run, you cowardly dogs! Run! I know your tactic now, you fools! Oh, right. We have sorted that problem out, thankfully. Now, what is this? Oh yes, only the Red Prince is able to burn them. Lavish chair, and who is this? Strange woman. Sanguina Tell.
I've seen a few traders about the place.
Cheap goods or cheap loans?
Cheap goods or cheap loans? Oh, cheap everything. Good night. Good night, Ollie. Thank you for coming and helping as usual.
The proprietress gives you a sweet smile.
Ooh, she sells some stuff. She sells, ooh, some very nice stuff. Constitution Warfare. That's a pretty decent ring for the Red Prince, actually. 2 con, 1 warfare. It's better than the Divine Right, actually. 11,000. Pyrogeo Summoning. Pyro Arrow Geo. Warfare Summoning, Scoundrel Hydro Necro, Thievery, what's that? 7% dodging, there we go. We'll take that for Fane, that's an upgrade. Whoa! Wits Warfare, Necro, Lawmaster and Bartering. Wits Warfare. That's definitely a Fane item. But he loses 2 Scoundrel. 2 con for 2 wits, that's a fair swap. Warfare. Bartering. It's actually not as... no, I don't like the combination of these. Scoundrel Aero Geo. Retro. That's not as good. Spend, spend, spend! Right, Losa. Add wares. Cheapen the cost slightly. So that ring is for Constitution Warfare Huntsman Scoundrel. That's for Red Prince, and that is for Fane. 13,000 jobs are good 'un. Some shopping.
You look like someone who's ready for business. You look like someone with an eye for the main chance. You look like someone who needs an investor.
An investor, you say? And what exactly do you have in mind?
I knew it the moment you walked in here. Here comes an enterprising fellow, I said to myself. Here comes a man who could take a sum of gold and turn his mind to turning a profit. I can see it in your eyes.
She sounds like a bit of a chancer.
Whatever you're up to in the fine upstanding city of Arx, jewel of Lucian's blessed domain, I'd like to back you, financially speaking. But be warned, I demand security. You must make a deposit, and I always recover a debt. You understand, I'm sure.
I understand, and I'm not interested. I mean, look at me. Do I look like I need a loan from some glorified old biddy loan shark? No.
I bid you good day.
She smiles, her sweet smile, dips her head in farewell, and turns away.
Bloody hell, who does he
Don't
think?
try telling me you just wandered in here by mistake.
Right, we have items, we have items, we have items. Right, who is this for? This is the Belt of Dodgy. This is for Fane. Extra physical armor. Same dodging, same perseverance. We don't need the bartering. Leadership and lucky charm. That's good. Nice swap there. And this is for the Red Prince.
I offer secured loans for unsecured goods.
We're sacrificing Warfare Scoundrel Geo. Warfare Scoundrel. We're losing a point of Geo. Oh, I was going to use the Divine Right. So you lose a point of Constitution, but we gain a load of magic armor. Should be fine. Right, so slowly but surely we're getting new items.
Trade or credit? That's right. Trade or credit.
Grey cat. Just pottering around. Explore the house. Everything. There's the cat. It's all down in red. All classed as stealing. And we have, well, not that it stopped us in the past, of course. Old lady's abode. Oh, look at this. Out the back. Drudenay Fiends. Sounds like we've come to the druggy quarter. Distressed citizen. Ah, another lizardkin looking out over the environment. They always seem to be observing, looking out into the water, don't they? Oh, lizards. A moppet? What's a moppet doing here? It also sounds like something's aflame. How very strange. Why is there a moppet down here?
puppet stands motionless before you, just like the ones you saw animated by toy seller Sanders.
Yes, but there is something off about this toy. We're going to try and reach and grab hold of it, and it's probably going to attack us.
You can feel a measure of source inside the puppet, coiling around its mechanisms. You suddenly realize it's looking up at you with an expression of alarm.
Please, leave me. I mean no harm. Not anymore.
Not anymore. What do you mean?
They gave me too much life. More than the others. They did not see that we were in a bad place. But I did. So I fled.
Well, I'm assuming it's come from the toy shop, right?
There are many others. They are less like me. They bear less life. They are content to kill any who enter the bad place.
Maybe he knows something, or it rather, knows something about the toy shop master's plans and how it worked, the blood pathy thing.
Our room of death. To prevent others from reaching one who is already dead. There are other rooms, all to protect a corpse. And above, a great hall of weepers and chanters.
Oh yes, this definitely sounds like it. A room of death. Prevent others from reaching one who is already dead. Lucian, sorry. There are other rooms, all to protect a corpse, and above all, a great hall of weepers and chanters. Yes, more. Tell us more. There's got to be a way to get through safely.
There are many levers. Most spell death, but a select few spell power. Seek power to seek freedom. This is what our design dictates. Master engraved it upon us at birth.
There are many levers, most spell death, but a select few spell power. Seek power to seek freedom. I'm never going to remember that unless it comes up in our journal. Okay, asking about its escape.
I fled when two others entered. A woman in white and a hooded man. I did not see what became of them. Dead in the bad place, most likely.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You call it sauce. They put it in me so I could watch, so I could kill. But they put in too much. I feel too much. I do not want to kill.
Oh, his voices.
Hiding, location, compromised. Seeking new refuge opportunities.
Okay, well he's definitely told us a little bit more about the tomb. Only a few spell power. We must seek power to win freedom. All will become clear hopefully when we enter the place. So this appears to be Beryl Griff, a place of Drudenay takers. She's no relation to Griff of the Fort Joy, is she? Oh, it's a schoolhouse. I swear I saw something about Drudenay. I did. What kind of a school is this?
I've had just about
This place is already overrun with addicts and orphans, and now I've got to deal with... what? A candied salamander?
You talking about me?
The woman shakes her head and sighs.
I should stop caring so much, but the kids shouldn't suffer. They don't deserve this void-infested hellhole we're handing to them.
What is this place?
What is it? Or what was it? Two different things, you know. Used to be a school. My husband Griff and I, we taught the local kids what we could. History, politics, writing, reading, a little cooking, a little alchemy. The parents paid what they could. It was enough.
Wait a second. You're not telling me the Griff of Fort Joy was a teacher here? You have got to be kidding.
Then the Voidwoken came, and the Magisters took Griff away to Fort Joy. Said he was luring the monsters in, like my sweet Griff would ever do such a thing.
But he was a nasty man.
Now it's this. I'm stuck scrubbing Lady Kem's filthy floors in exchange for coin most days. And I don't have the energy to shoo away the junkies that wander in.
Candied salamander, yeah. Quite the insult. Yes, Griff, you say. We came across him during our time in Fort Joy.
You know him? Was he holding up okay?
Well, I think, seeing as she's called him a candied salamander, he's gonna kind of take some sick, perverse pleasure in telling her that Griff is dead.
Dead?
Yes, dead.
She holds her hand to her face and turns her back to you. You cannot see her tears, but you don't doubt that several now roll down her cheeks.
I think that's enough talk for now.
Yes. Think again the next time you care to insult a lizard, what you might be getting yourself into. Absent. Everybody's absent.
Been a while since any new students were registered here. Not that this comes as any surprise. Just look at the place.
Well, I think we'll just leave the place.
He will guide us there to the Star Hall. The fog can carry.
How do we get in here? Is there a door? There. Oh, there. It's locked. Druidinate Fiend. Addict. Well, we will come inside. We'll take a quick nosy. We have no desires to rid the place of Druidinate addicts, really. Coming in.
Well, school's out, I dare say.
School's out for summer.
March for Lucian, flicker imps. Look over there. Shiny light. Do you see them? The mist steps. Each one is an echo of Lucian's dreams. Pray be his. They lead through the silver puffs and into the hall.
She bows towards nothing in particular and fingers the collar of her priestly garb, then looks at you with dark, sunken eyes.
She's obviously off her face, like the rest of these croons in here. Yes. Leave her to her ramblings.
She bobs her head back and forth to an unheard hymn, then bids you a pensive farewell.
School's out. That is actually a quest.
The clock ticks to our final breath, Twinklebugs.
Well, we have no desire to assist in anything to do with saving a school, considering we don't like kids and druggies and all that. They can carry on for all we care. We have more important things to worry about. Certainly. Okay, so we've explored quite a bit of Arks. The only area that we haven't really explored is to the north, which is up here, and there's also an area here. We are still looking for the main thing I actually want to find first is I actually want to find this painting, Passion of Lucian, the second Passion of Lucian. I want to find, that's the thing that's at the top of my priorities actually. Forget your vaults and all that kind of jazz. I want a painting. I want to raid the vaults and I want to finish that off. But anyway, we still need to find. His name's escaped me. Wait a second. It's his name. No. His name. What's his name? Good God. It's on the tip of my tongue. Jahan. I can't remember his name for the life of me. We need to find Jahan in relation to Dr. Deva. We need to find Sada. Lots to do still left. And it'll have to be next time because I think this is an appropriate place to leave off. So what I'm actually going to do to finish the session off, actually, before I do conclude the session, I am going to do one last thing, and that is we are going to confront Tarquin about this whole situation with Barracks Rex.
You must truly savour my company, Godwoken. Something you wanted?
Yes, there is a little slight something. And it involves you. And the resurrection of or should I say Barracks Rex.
Tarquin's jaw tightens.
I dabble in all forms of learning, necromancy included. Can you really blame me for being talented? Can you really blame me when I'm forced to use my skills against my will?
Yes, well, you could have. Oh, this is, what do we say here? Is this going to lead to something if we continue to press down the line of saying there's no excuse? Is this going to cause an issue? Who cares if it is? Being forced to raise one of the vilest despots ever to walk upon this world? If I was in your shoes, I'd have simply allowed myself to die, he says, knowing full well it's a lie.
Who are you to judge me? Weren't you willingly trying to help those leeches? Those so-called gods? Their lust for power is the root of all misery in this world. But yes, I did it. I ushered Barracks Rex, the mad sorcerer king, back into the land of the living. I hope you'll admit, that is impressive.
Impressive?
Dallas willed it, and I was in no position to refuse. She wanted to use Barracks to sniff out the Aetiran, to use a tyrannical king as a personal bloodhound, so she could get her hands on the most powerful purging device the world's ever seen. She thinks she can control him. She is wrong. A creature like him will find a way to break his shackles. He must be eradicated. That's why I sought the pieces of anathema. It's the only thing that can slay him.
Oh, so you're trying to make amends.
What could possibly best the greatest act of necromancy ever performed? Reversing it. That's what. Here, take anathema and keep it close. Without it, you are nothing to Barracks.
Oh, Well, if you're giving me a weapon of great destructive power, perhaps I can allow you to stay on this ship for the time being, okay? But don't you go getting ideas above your station. Oh, it's a two-handed sword. I don't use two-handed swords. But maybe we only need to use it in a certain situation. Look how much damage it does. Jesus. I think it's almost worth dropping a sword just to use this. Good God. It is almost worth dropping the sword just to be able to cleave things in two with this insanely powerful weapon. Oh, good gods. It's quite a bit of armor we're giving up. Oh, but I might use it in a battle or two. Maybe the battles that are a little bit more winnable, just for something slightly different. But that is absolutely... Whew, what a toy. Okay, so there you go. We shall end right here, where I will no doubt conduct further shopping on here and both in Arks as well, and then in the next session we shall continue on. As I said, lots to do, and I think we're getting there. Maybe a couple more streams, maybe 3 tops, and I think we'll be done. Oh yes, tomorrow being Tuesday, there is going to be another stream tomorrow, but it will be Kingdom Come Deliverance, so 7 o'clock, same time, same place. I'll be putting the stream up after finishing this one, so hopefully you can join me for some more Kingdom Come Deliverance. And the next Divinity session will be on Saturday, where we will continue on our exploration of Arks. Thanks for joining me. It's rather unfortunate that it's a Monday, which means it's the start of a week. I usually sign off by saying enjoy the rest of your weekend, but it's not. It's the start of a weekday, so start of a week. So there's a long, long way to go until the weekend, but enjoy your week, whatever you're doing. I'll be working. But apparently, if you're over here in the UK, it's supposed to be rather nice weather-wise for the next few days, so at least enjoy that.
Whatever type of companion you need, I can provide.
I have how many companions I need, thank you. Right, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.
You can put a price on the warriors I have for hire, but you can't put a price